bonjour, what's up? I've been so excited to make this video because lately I've been like kind of off track on my posting schedule, and it's just kind of been very sloppy. So I have this whole schedule planned out, so everything's going to be perfect from now on. And by perfect, I mean everything is going to be probably still sloppy, but we're still going to go with this. So first of all, I want to let you guys in on some news. So on February 12th, I turned 15, and I don't know, I guess people always ask you when you turn a new age, like, do you feel different? I'm like, not really, but it's just kind of weird because time flies by so fast. Like, it seems like just like a few weeks ago I was like in kindergarten, and now I'm 15 and I'm gonna be a sophomore in high school. So I guess it's pretty weird, but it's cool. So I'm happy that I'm 15, and enough ranting about me. Let's get on to Storytime Sunday because I am super excited for this. Okay, so today's story came up because I was thinking about memories that I shared with my sister or my sisters, and this one just kind of popped up because it happened not too long ago. I don't know, it probably happened sometime in January, but I just thought it was really funny, so I wanted to share it. It's not, I don't know, it was just, yeah. So all my life I've moved to many different places, all in Colorado, but I've been hopping around. I've definitely had, I think, a wider variety of living statuses than a lot more other people. I've lived in Denver, I've lived in Aurora, I've lived in Cherry Creek, I've lived in Boulder, I've lived in many different places, and one thing I can say is that living in Boulder is a lot different than living in Denver or Aurora, because Denver has like a plethora of like African American people, and then Aurora doesn't have like as many, but there's still like, when you're walking down the hallway, you like still see 3 to 5 people that are the same color as you. But in Boulder, I'd say that I see about maybe at the most 5 people a day that are African American, just solely in my school, because I don't know, there's not a lot of minority in Boulder. There's a lot of Caucasian people, and I feel like there's just not as many African American people. And for that reason, me and my sister decided one day that we were going to do a Black people in Boulder count. So I think that maybe like once a week, I'd say, maybe once every 2 weeks, I go out with my sister and we like go to the mall or something, or like go get lunch, because it's always like really nice in Boulder. And so one day, I don't even remember how this is happening, but one day, and my sister decides to walk by in a town right now. Hi, Samaya! She's not gonna say it. And so one day, I don't even remember how it happened. My sister's like, we should like count how many Black people we see in Boulder, because I'm telling you, like, there's really like very, very little Black people. So she's like, we should count how many people we see in Boulder. And so we're walking down Pearl, and we decided that whoever said 1, or, you know, if it was the first Black person you saw, it'd be 1, and whoever said 1 first would like get that point. And so I think we went on for this about maybe like, I don't know, an hour, and we're counting all these people. And there was one point when we were walking up the stairs, and there was another Black guy we were walking down the stairs, and he was walking up the stairs, and my sister whispers, she goes, 3, and I'm just like, are we seriously doing this? But it was so funny because there was like, really, when you're like paying attention, you realize like there's really not that many people. So it was kind of interesting to experience that, because you're looking at and like there was points when we saw people that were just really dark skinned, thought they were Black but they're not, and it was just, I don't know, it was interesting just seeing how our minority isn't very prominent here in Boulder. And so I guess it kind of makes you like happy to know that like if you see another Black person, you give them a nod, you know, just, I don't know, it was really funny though. So that was interesting. So I think like all in all, like in total, we counted to like 7 in about an hour. So, but that's probably not, if you multiplied 7 by the amount of hours you're out in a day, 7 times, I'm not gonna do that, but you probably only see about 7 people in total a day or less than, and I don't know, it's just kind of interesting. I'm not saying it's a bad thing that there's not diversity, you know, in Boulder, but you know, once in a while it'd be great if you saw more people your age that you could like connect with, because like I think I have 1 Black friend, and that's probably it. And so most of my friends are Caucasian, and I have like 1 Black friend, and I grew up in completely different you know, lifestyle than most African American kids who live in Colorado, because most African American kids have a bunch of other kids that are the same skin color as them, the same race background as them. But my point is here, you should really not judge somebody on their race or stereotype them, but kind of judge people on their personality on the spectrum. And I feel like for me, being in Boulder and being in all these different places, I've become colorblind because I don't really care what your race is, I don't care what your background is, I just care the type of person that you are. And so I feel like even doing this Black People in Boulder count, that's what I was kind of thinking in that moment. Like, I don't care what our race is. It's interesting to see how many of us there are, but I don't care what our race is. I'm just judging everyone on their personality. Alright, my loves, I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to subscribe and comment so you can see more of me on Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. Alright, love you to infinity and beyond.